waive his immunity. This comes after Vice President Osinbajo vowed to waive his constitutional immunity to pave the way for a more robust adjudication over an allegation that he took 90 billion naira from the Federal Inland Revenue Service to fund the 2019 general elections. The senior advocates who reminded that the Supreme Court had ruled in the matter of former Governor Bola Tinubu versus IMB Securities PLC that a person holding any of the executive offices that has immunity cannot waive it, and said based on the extant laws, the vice president had no constitutional right to waive his immunity. The lawyers, however, noted that there was no need to waive his immunity in order to be probed by a law enforcement agency, as the vice president could be investigated as long as it does not compel his appearance or result in his arrest or detention. They also stressed that though Vice President Osinbajo could not be sued, he had the power to sue for defamation as the law empowers him to do so. The All Progressives Congress APC has accused the opposition People's Democratic Party PDP of being behind the recent 2023 campaign posters of some chieftains of the ruling party. You would recall that the images of the APC national leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the national chairman Adams Oshiomhole, and the Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai had recently appeared on some 2023 presidential campaign posters in the nation's capital, Abuja, and some other parts of the country. The APC National Publicity Secretary Malam Larry Isonilu, while speaking to newsmen in Abuja, dissociated the party and its members from the posters, which he blamed the opposition of circulating, just as he noted that the APC members were focused on governance and delivery on the party's mandate instead of issues around 2023 elections. He subsequently urged the party members to focus on what is important to them and dissociate themselves and their leaders from issues pertaining to the 2023 elections. The Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum has criticized the National Livestock Transformation Plan, describing it as Ruga in disguise. The group, which made this known in a statement issued by its spokesperson, Yinka Odumakin from Southeast, Professor Chigozie Ogbu from the Southeast, Senator Bassi Henshaw from South-South, and Isua Dogo from the Middle Belt, restated its rejection of the use of the collective resources of Nigerians for herdsmen, majority of whom it claimed are non-Nigerians. The group, comparing the program to government making budgetary allocations to a popular beverage drink company to produce drinks to sell to Nigerians, said that it will not accept the policy and called on the federal government to allow those who are in cattle business to establish ranches on their own under the guidelines and laws of their host state. The Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum also opposed the water bill, describing it as a ploy to take away the natural resources of Nigerians, just as they called on Southern lawmakers to resist it. 66 migrants who were stranded in camps in Libya have arrived in Rwanda. They are the first group to be relocated following an agreement between the Rwandan government, the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, and the African Union. This comes after Rwanda agreed to take in more than 500 migrants who had become trapped in dangerous conditions in Libya while trying to reach Europe. According to reports, the first group includes many unaccompanied children, single mothers, and families. And with that, we wrap up on the news update here on Today 95.1 FM. Thank you for listening, and to have a beautiful morning.
Radio has never been this good. Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Hooray! Result Investments Nigeria Limited is 3. Yes, 3 in Port Harcourt. What to expect from us? A luncheon of new products. Roads to 2020. What Result Investments Nigeria Limited will be doing in the year 2020. Setting up offices internationally in Dubai, London, and Ghana. Launching of mobile app for all Result Investments Nigeria Limited investors. And the raffle draw of a car for one lucky investor. Wow. To be part of this event, register online or pick up your VIP tickets at our office at number 10 NTA Road, Rumokuta, Port Harcourt. Event venue, Atrium Event Center, Stadium Road, Rumomasi, Port Harcourt. Date is 1st of October 2019. Green carpet starts 1 p.m. Main event 2 p.m. Choose financial freedom. Choose Result Investments Nigeria Limited.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
There is never a dull moment of this dial.
But let's get on now to what is happening here in Nigeria.
In the southwest, we have 136, south 131, southeast 30. I'm not talking about the ones that died months ago. And Mr. President is busy. traveling. The foundation in this democratic era we're experiencing today, honestly, believe me, this person saw it is Obasanjo. At the time he was tearing his party card, I was very ashamed. He didn't notice that he was tearing himself.
How long will you keep on complaining? We keep you informed, thrilled, and inspired.
I need to select. I like every kind of woman. But man, light skin does it for me. No, I'm not racist. That's what I'm saying. I could take anybody. You know what I'm saying?
We are your premium talk, news, and sports radio. Today, 95.1 FM. Don't touch that dial.
We've got to go. It's 11:31.
This is today.
Corruption is a dishonest action that destroys people's trust. Corruption takes many forms and can be interpreted by many people in many ways. It is hard to enter into any sector in Nigeria without observing one corrupt practice or the other. The faces of corruption ranges from political, universities and college, bank sector, the civil service, the religious bodies. In Nigeria, factors like greed, poor youth empowerment, poverty, unemployment, etc. are said to be responsible for corruption. However, no reason is good enough to be corrupt, because corruption is capable of crippling our economy, raise poverty level, bring about national crises, as well as poor national development. Stop the embezzlement and misappropriation of public or government funds, bribery, malpractice, man no man, and treat all citizens equally today. A corrupt-free nation is possible. This message is powered by your premium talk radio Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Today was a fairy tale.